The upcoming summer break is expected to set in motion what should be a hectic silly season in the driver market. One of the primary protagonists of the driver market is Williams' George Russell. This is his third year with Williams, and he has yet to score a point with them. His only point-scoring race came when he stood in for Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes last year when he almost won the race had it not been for a botched pit stop. Many, including Russell, feel that he deserves a better car, and he has now set a deadline for finalizing his contract for next year. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Russell reveals timeline for 2022 contract. Russell began by admitting that he does not want to wait too long. I haven't really spoken about it with Toto. That's always just been my mindset, to conclude the talks quickly. He then revealed the time frame by which he is sure the new deal will be in place. It's in everyone's best interest. I'm just focused on the here and now really, but I'm sure everything will be sorted no later than the end of the summer break. He further explained why this will be helpful for the drivers. I think we'd all want a nice summer break off when the season's this intense, not messing around with contracts. He signed off by reiterating his expectations for something concrete in the next few weeks. I know I certainly would anyway, and it gives everybody a bit of clarity. I guess we'll see in the coming weeks. Fast feed. Alfa Romeo driver Antonio Giovinazzi's father, Vito Giovinazzi, has revealed that before his son signed with Ferrari, Toto Wolff called them himself to offer them a contract with Mercedes. Antonio would become the third driver in Stuttgart and an official DTM driver, but he has a red heart and made the choice that seemed right to him. George Russell feels that if they end this season pointless, he would not have seen this season as a failure. If they end this season with some points, he thinks it would have been a great success. He also explained how points for them is effectively a win for McLaren. If McLaren go this whole season without winning a race, they're not going to see that as a failure. McLaren CEO Zak Brown has confirmed that they've not taken any final decisions on racing in Formula E next year. He added that WEC and Formula E remain under review, and they anticipate having some direction on both of those later in the year. All the different racing series have different attributes, different reasons, and rationale as to why they may or may not fit within a McLaren racing portfolio. Retired F1 driver Gerhard Berger pointed out that Aston Martin's Sebastian Vettel is a 4-time world champion, has more than 120 podium finishes. He is one of the best drivers of all time. You forget that quickly too. He added that in terms of performance, he thinks Vettel is past his prime, but that doesn't mean there is no room for improvement this season. Red Bull have confirmed that despite Aston Martin's title partnership with Red Bull Racing concluding at the end of the 2020 Formula 1 season, Red Bull Advanced Technologies will continue to work with Aston Martin on the Valkyrie project. Former F1 driver turned analyst Jolyon Palmer thinks that it was kind of a faultless race for Sergio Perez in Baku. What's more encouraging is that he can match Verstappen on pace. Red Bull moving forward will be super encouraged with Perez, Palmer added. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has stated they will not change any decisions that they have taken, strategic decisions, just because they had 2 really bad race weekends. He added that they knew these 2 racetracks are probably the worst for them, and he hopes he's right with that assessment. As long as they have a big chance of winning this championship, they shouldn't let it go. And he further added, let's see how the European races go now. But clearly, these 2 were absolutely below the standards that they set themselves. Is Vettel past his prime? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.